Hey, well, hey guys, it is me, Smart Brewer here, and basically this thing's just happened in London, and we're saying that there's been a possible terrorist attack. Police have said that a 48-man has been arrested, like, one person's injured, one person's dead, like, 10 are injured. Or something. There's nothing very sketchy at this point. Basically, police say there's no other suspect things at this stage of this investigation, which is going on right now. Oh, and reason they say the police are treating the attack as a potential terrorist attack. And it says that she might be going and doing in a Cobra meeting thing later. And what happened was a vehicle hit a bunch of people outside a mosque. And I think I might already have a pretty good idea as to what the intended victims were. Anyways, more than likely, yeah. Well, basically wondering where exactly the whole thing was. It was in North London at a place called Finsbury Park. And basically, some people basically said that they came out of the mosque and that they'd done all their like, prayers and that kind of stuff. Like, well, people worshipping Islam did. Oh. And then a guy in a car or some kind of vehicle, basically a guy in a vehicle, then basically went and I think pretty much the guy in the vehicle tried to squish them. He tried to run them over. And this kind of thing came as no surprise, and because I knew it would wind up happening. All because of the video content about Islam, which has been put out by the YouTuber Hunter Avallone. I'm not surprised at this whatsoever, and I think that Hunter Avallone's videos might be responsible for this potential terrorist attack where a 48 guys been arrested for possibly trying to squish a bunch of innocent people. Well, after they've gone and finished their prayer type things outside a mosque. Outside a mosque. Honestly. More than likely, Hunter Avallone constantly saying over and over and over again, man, Islam is pure, pure evil. Well, and now Muslims basically go and think and have like no other emotions other than hate. Pretty much. I thought that it would only be a matter of time that some guy will go and see Hunter Avallone's video content on YouTube and then decide that he would try to go and do society a favor by trying to get rid of all these evil people who worship Islam. Also, when it came to all the really nice people who were with the religion of Islam, Hunter Avallone Islam? No. They're not real Muslims. They're not real Muslims. The things that it's for isn't really Islam. Really, they're all evil. Honestly, I think I'm gonna be seeing this now on the TV as to what the vehicle thing actually was. It was the one that ran people over. Basically, there's a bunch of police and stuff being a bit surrounding this van. More than likely will Hunter Avallone do a video on this potential terrorist attack in London? In Finsbury Park? No. No, he won't. And the reason why he won't is more than likely going to be simple. Because if you look at some of the other videos he's done on terrorist attacks, they basically all been where he said Islam was, in effect, the guilty party, not the victim. Because basically, when it comes to Islam, I think he has some kind of set sort of narrative kind of thing where basically he sees that Islam is pure evil, and he will go and look at certain events, and basically he'll choose to fully listen to the things like the terrorist attacks where radical Islam is like the guilty party, and he'll try and use that to build up his case to basically make it look like Islam in general is bad and evil. Whilst as to things like this, where basically Islam is like, oh, no running. First time. If you basically just wanting to see what the heck is going on right now, then basically just now it's on it's on Sky News. Anyways, I'm gonna check some of the other news channels, see what they're also reporting that kind of thing.
And to make sure the investigation is done with all due speed and professionalism. We're concerned about everybody, and Londoners have been
It's just gone on to the BBC.
series of attacks and have actually been nothing short of heroic. We will always make sure that everybody is protected. We have our places of worship.
It says here, I think it's saying that a van or something in worshippers close to mosque. Yep, no surprise. More than likely, in response, Hunter Avallone will probably choose to make a video where he will basically probably in response say that I am talking complete and utter rubbish. Is that my mouth is probably stuck in my bum, and I'm talking the rubbish, talking shit, and basically he had like him and his anti-Islam videos had nothing to do with potentially motivating this guy, supposedly in his late 40s, to go and try and flap and run over a bunch of Muslim people. Well, well, because more than likely, as soon as Hunter Avallone sees this kind of thing has happened, pretty much he'll go, well, it had nothing to do with me. Yeah, yeah, and all that kind of stuff. You know, try to maybe distance himself from the person who done this. Who knows? He may be in one of Hunter Avallone's like listeners, or one of the people who was subscribed to him. Maybe, I don't know. It's not quite laughing. Things are off. Well, basically on other kind of stuff, and not on all the news channels. Yeah, serious. No, it's not on all the news channels yet. So, my final thoughts on this is basically that, for me, I am not surprised whatsoever with this potential terrorist attack happening in Finsbury Park, North London. And because basically I think that some guy has got and decided to listen, and some guy who may or may not have listened to a really, really mm, mm, somebody who really, really hates Islam and wants to demonize the entire religion, and thought, okay, I'm gonna go outside and squish me some Muslims as they're Islam, and Islam is pure evil, and I'll be thanked and adored and this other kind of crazy shit and seen as a hero. And as for Hunter Avallone, what he'll do is he'll say, I am talking garbage. It's I'm out within my butt. Wolf is stuck in my butt. And I don't have a clue on earth as to what on earth I'm saying. The thing is, I'd say it won't be very long until other people start to think, what if Hunter Avallone is involved in this kind of thing? Where he may have inadvertently encouraged people to go and start killing Muslims. Although he did say in his video involving the London Bridge terrorist attack, that although he said that if Islam couldn't be changed, then it had to be eradicated. And although he said it had to be eradicated if it couldn't be changed, he said he wasn't calling for people to go and kill Muslims yet. Hunter, I don't know if you're watching this video, but isn't eradicate another word for kill? And if it isn't, then please could you give me the definition of what eradicate means from the dictionary? Well, like, comment, subscribe, and, well, see you guys. Bye. Hmm.